Oh yeah. We're here. Hello. Welcome back. Those of you watching. Is anyone watching? If you're watching, say hello in the chat. Because the YouTube numbers are being weird lately. We can't tell if people are here or not. And to be honest, I wouldn't blame if you weren't watching, because it's real sunny outside. It's real nice. But I thought I better jump on and throw some quiz questions out there for those who are watching. Hello in the chat, David. It's just me and you, Dave. Just one-on-one. Probably not. There's probably others. And also, I know people have started watching these later on because they stay on the channel, which is always an option if you don't want to watch live. And Lee and Lully team ready. It's a head-to-head. David and Naomi versus me parents and me uncle and auntie. Hello. Alright. Grab pen and paper. And we'll get some questions going. See, this is the numbers in YouTube lie. It's like saying 0 viewers. But there's clearly at least 5, which is fine. Hello there, Richard Butler. Not sunny where you are. Where are you? The cat's back. Oh, great. Alright, let's grab the cat and we'll get going. Yeah? You come say hello. Alright. Oh, God, he's running. Oh, no, he's playing silly buggers. Okay. So, as always, I've got 30 questions for you. We'll do a quick breather in the middle where I'll go through the answers for the first half. I've got a little bit of good news as well regarding Treehouse quizzes. We've got something exciting happening from next week, but I'll get to that at half time. So let's get some questions started. There are more quizzes coming your way this week as well. I'll let you know about those once we've got a few questions under our belt. So, a few easy ones to start with. Question number 1. Who wrote the play The Importance of Being Earnest? Who wrote the play The Importance of Being Earnest? That's an easy one to begin with. Stop my door from banging there. Richard's in Anglesey. I've been to Anglesey a long, long time ago. That's is that the north of North Wales? I don't know. I may have completely made that up. Question number 2. What is the French word for Tuesday? What is the French word for Tuesday? San Miguel. I did say the first few nice and easy today, just to ease you in. Question number 3. The Bank Santander shares its name with a town in which country? That's the Bank Santander shares its name with a town in which country? And number 4. Question number 4. What was the name of the Prime Minister of Australia between 2010 and 2013? Name of the Prime Minister of Australia between 2010 and 2013. So we do have 2 more quizzes coming up this week, and as I say, some interesting stuff happening next week. But this week, tomorrow night, I don't know if any of you saw Kieran and Rachel's quiz of the year so far. It was very entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's not often I get to play and don't know any of the answers. They write it all themselves. Tomorrow night, they're doing a conspiracies quiz, which is so a lot of people are weirdly excited about it. So that's tomorrow night. And then Saturday night is the classic music quiz on Zoom. I'm already started preparing a nice DJ set for afterwards. Play some tunes. So looking forward to that one. Question number 5. Speaking of music, this album cover. Question number 5. Name the artist who released the album pictured. So these fellows here. Who is that? Richard says, is this GK? I don't know what that means. And number 6. Which band performed the Bond theme for Live and Let Die? One of the greatest Bond themes. Which band performed the theme for the Bond film Live and Let Die? This is general knowledge, Richard, indeed. Were you expecting something else? It's just a bit of everything this evening. Tomorrow night's the Conspiracies quiz. And Saturday's music. Number 7. Which country singer is attributed with the quote, "The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain"? So it's a country singer who is said to have said, "The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain." Nice quote. Who said it? I may have caught a little bit of sun. I got excited. The sun came out, so I sat in it a lot. But I've been wearing my sun cream, don't you worry, and my hat. Right, number 8, a football question for you. Which is the only non-English team to have won the FA Cup? Which is the only non-English team to have won the FA Cup? It's a really bad dad joke there, David. I expect nothing less. Number 8 was the only English team to have won the FA Cup. And number 9, in relation to the sides of a triangle, the equation a squared plus b squared equals c squared is known as what? That's in relation to the sides of triangles. The equation a squared plus b squared equals c squared is known as what? Right, number 10. This is an anagram, although it may be. I've just realised how it appearing on the screen like that. Number 10 is picture number 2. Solve the anagram. The solution is the name of a famous singer. It's question 10, picture 2. This anagram here. Solve it. Is the name of a famous singer. Just going to take a picture of that. Oh wait, I can screenshot it, can't I? That's a thing. Question number 11. Who was the Greek god of the hunt? Who was the Greek god of the hunt? And question number 12. Which religious organisation was founded in 1865 by William Booth? That's which religious organisation was founded in 1865 by William Booth. And number 13. In which song would you hear the line, "My mama don't like you, and she likes everyone"? That's in which song would you hear the line, "My mama don't like you, and she likes everyone"? Okay. A few more questions and we'll go through the answers for the last 15. If you've missed any, please ask in the chat. Number 14. It's worth 3 points. Which 3 countries have the highest prison populations? That's which 3 countries have the highest prison populations. So literally the most people in prison. So 1 point for each country you can name. And the last question of the half. Total numbers, Mr. David Barker. Just pure which country has the most people, literally the most. Question 15 is this one here. You've got a big blue sea in the middle of the map there. What is it called? For those with bad eyes, you've got Turkey on the west there, Azerbaijan on the coast, Iran below, Turkmenistan to the right, and Kazakhstan to the top right. So name that sea. So a quick run through of those again. Number 1 was who wrote Importance of Being Earnest. Number 2, the French word for Tuesday. Number 3, which the Bank Santander shares its name with a town in which country. Number 4, who was Prime Minister of Australia between 2010 and 2013. And number 5 was the name the band. These guys. Number 6, which band performed the Bond theme Live and Let Die. Number 7, which country singer is attributed with the quote, "The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain." Number 8, which is the only non-English team to have won the FA Cup. Number 9, A squared plus B squared equals C squared is known as what? Number 10 was the anagram. Name the, when you solve it, is a singer. Also done a bit of acting. Number 11, who was the Greek god of the hunt? Number 12, the religious organisation that was founded in 1865 by William Booth. What was it called? Number 13, in which song would you hear the line, "My mama don't like you and she likes everyone"? Number 14 was a point each. The 3 countries have the highest prison populations. And number 15 was picture. Number 3, name the sea. Okay. So let's go through the answers for that half, and then we'll have a quick minute or so breather before we do the next 15 questions. Let's say, got a few things to mention to you. So 1 point each. Number 1, who wrote the play The Importance of Being Earnest? It was Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde. Excellent play. Number 2, the French word for Tuesday is mardi. M-A-R-D-I. Mardi. Number 3, Santander, the bank, shares its name with a town in Spain. Number 4, Prime Minister of Australia between 2010 and 2013 was Julia Gillard. And number 5, this album cover is Weezer. Weezer. Number 6, which band performed the Bond theme Live and Let Die? It was Paul McCartney and Wings. I will take Wings for the point. Number 7, the way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. That was Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. Number 8, who's the only English team to have won an FA Cup? It is Cardiff. Cardiff City. Number 9, A squared plus B squared equals C squared is Pythagoras' theorem. Number 10, the anagram, a glad gay. The solution was Lady Gaga, or as I like to call her, Lady Gaga. Number 11. The Greek god of the hunt was Artemis. It was Artemis. Number 12. A religious organisation founded in 1865 by William Booth was the Salvation Army. Number 13. In which song would you hear, "My mama don't like you and she likes everyone"? It's Justin Bieber's Love Yourself. You do need to put Love Yourself for the point. Number 14. The 4 countries with the highest prison populations are in order 1 point each. The most is unsurprisingly the United States for 1 point. Then it's China for a point. And then Brazil for a point. United States, China and Brazil. And number 15 was this sea here. That is the Caspian Sea. The Caspian Sea. So you should have a score out of 17. So pop your score in the chat for me. Let me know how you're doing. As always, if you're enjoying the quizzes, we do ask you to pay your quiz entry money as you normally would in a pub. £1 or £2. Great if you can. It's probably a bit of a shorter one today, so just throw a quid our way is great. But for the big ones like the music quiz and tomorrow night, we do ask for £2 a player if you're playing them. You can send that over to ko-fi.com/treehousequizzes, ko-fi.com/treehousequizzes. 15 from Julian. Excellent work there. Just dropped 2 points. 10 from David. Not bad. And as I say, we've got some interesting stuff happening next week. We've actually, Treehouse Quizzes has a new partner. We are partnering up with a website called Quizando.com, which is effectively a professional quiz hosting site. As of next week, we're going to try one night a week to start, just see how they work out for us. Some lucky guesses from Julian. 13 for Lee Lunnies, they're in the game. So from next week we're going to be on Quizando.com, not every night, so just keep an eye on our Facebook. If you're not following us on Facebook, please do follow us on there, because all the information comes through there. There will be a link to follow where you can become a follower of Treehouse Quizzes, and it's really good if you can follow that link, so don't run straight over to Quizando and sign up tonight. Keep an eye out for our link. When you see it, go over and sign up. Have a play around. There's some free quizzes you can play on there. You do have to pay to play on there, so it's unlike these. 12 points for Quiz Me Till It Hurts, and Maureen Alderson got 10. Not bad. But the joy of Quizando is if you win, there is actually a prize. You do get money, up to well, kind of €25 up for the winning the quiz. So do keep an eye on it on the Facebook for more information. I'll be putting more information up tomorrow. And it'll be amazing if everyone who's playing these video quizzes, these YouTube quizzes, can run over and play our first few on Quizando for us, just to support us, see if that platform works for us. We think it will, and it will mean we get more reliably paid by the website, which is always good for in these times where we can't work in the pubs. So yeah, keep an eye on the Facebook tomorrow. That's Quizando.com. We will announce more tomorrow afternoon. Let's get on with the second half. Question number 16. Which is the only US state to begin with the letter P? That's P for potato, which is the only US state to begin with the letter P. Number 17. In which musical would you hear the songs All American Prophet and Baptize Me? That's in which musical would you hear the songs All American Prophet and Baptize Me? That's better. Can't you see how many people were watching today? It had gone up to 2, and I was like, there's not only 2 people watching. It's a lot more. That's good. Good to know. All right. Number 18. In which state was John F. Kennedy assassinated? In which state was John F. Kennedy assassinated? And number 19. According to the Bible, what sort of bird did Noah release from the ark first? That's according to the Bible. What sort of bird did Noah release from the ark first? So when he wanted to find out if there was any land, he released a bird. First one didn't come back. What sort of bird was it? And number 20. Who is this? They are an actor / singer. Who are they? Now, if anyone is a member of the Caravan and Motorhome Club, you may be aware that I've been hosting quizzes for them during their spring festival thing that they do. We've got one more quiz with them on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday, at 5 in the afternoon. So if you're not doing anything for Monday afternoon and you fancy a live quiz, much like this, although they've got an awful lot of followers over there, we normally get about 200 people watching that one. Just go onto the Caravan and Motorhome Club on Facebook, and it is streamed on Facebook Live. So that's Monday at 5 o'clock. Number 21. In which Roald Dahl book does Grandma grow so big that her head breaks through the roof of the house? That's in which Roald Dahl book does Grandma grow so big that her head breaks through the roof of the house? And number 22. Which Mexican painter was married to Diego Rivera and had an affair with Leon Trotsky? That's a Mexican painter who was married to Diego Rivera and had an affair with Leon Trotsky. There's quite a lot of background noise coming from out my window. You shouldn't be able to pick it up. If you are, I do apologise. There's lots of people having fun. How dare they? Should be inside working. Right, number 23. 23. Olympus Mons is a large volcanic mountain found on which planet? That's Olympus Mons is a large volcanic mountain found on which planet? I don't believe it's still active. It's not still active. That'd be madness. So Olympus Mons is a large volcanic mountain found on which planet? Alex Ferguson's back. Thank you for your quiz entry, Alex Ferguson. How's retirement suiting you? It's the same joke every week. Sorry. Alright. Number 24. 24. Which is the only country that has a border with the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf? That's which country has a border with the Red Sea, has a Red Sea coast, and a Persian Gulf coast? Number 25. Name that band. Number 25. Name that band. know that my parents are looking at it going, I have no idea. But they should know. Bit of a clue there for them. Number 26. Who was on the British throne at the time of the Spanish Armada? Who was on the British throne at the time of the Spanish Armada? I'm about to sneeze, excuse me. No, full stop. Oh, yeah. Oof. That seemed unsure, that one. Alright. Number 27. On the front cover of the Abbey Road album by the Beatles, which Beatle leads the way? So this is the album cover where they are crossing Abbey Road on the zebra crossing. Which Beatle is leading the way? Something strange happened with my YouTube there. Oh no, we're alright. We're still going. Okay. Number 28. Question number 28. Who is the only British tennis player to have reached number 1 in the ATP World Rankings? So who is the only British tennis player to have reached number 1 in the ATP World Rankings? So a couple more questions for you. Just to quickly tell you a little bit more about that Quizando thing. The way it works is you make an account, put a little bit of money in your wallet, normally a tenner, and that allows you to enter quizzes. Obviously it'd be great if you could enter Treehouse quizzes when you're on there, but you can play other ones. There's always prize money to be won if you come first, and if you ever played any of these quiz apps before, it's very simple. It's a live video with me hosting, and these questions will be multiple choice. You'll have a short amount of time to answer them, and if you answer them you continue to the next stage. There's 20 questions. If you finish all 20 questions, you split the pot. It's pretty fun. So when you do see that, I'm going to put all the details up on our Facebook page tomorrow. As I say, they did approach us, which is real nice. They said they liked what we've been doing. They'd love us to get involved. Seems beneficial to both parties. So please do go and have a look. It'd be great. Our first couple of weeks on there, if everyone can join in the quizzes and support us on there, that'd be great, just to see how it goes. 2 more questions for you. I'll quickly repeat them all and then we'll go through the answers. So number 29. 29 is worth 2 points. Which 4 train stations feature on the classic UK Monopoly board? That's which 4 train stations feature on the classic UK Monopoly board. Just tilt the light up a little, it's getting a bit dark. Alright, and your final question, number 30. Name the country whose flag this is. Alright, I'll quickly go through those 15 again. So number 16, which is the only US state to begin with the letter P? Number 17, in which musical would you hear the songs All American Prophet and Baptize Me? Number 18, in which state was John F. Kennedy assassinated? Number 19, according to the Bible, what sort of bird did Noah release from the ark first? Number 20, was this lady? Who is it? She's an actor / singer. Number 21, in which Roald Dahl book does Grandma grow so big that her head breaks through the roof of the house? Number 22, which Mexican painter was married to Diego Rivera and had an affair with Leon Trotsky? Number 23, Olympus Mons is a large volcanic mountain on which planet? Number 24, which is the only country with both a Red Sea coast and a Persian Gulf coast? Steve was mega late, but they got 9 in the first half. Good work, Steve. Number 25 was Name This Band. They have changed lineups. The fella on the left is the replacement guitarist. Number 26, who was on the British throne at the time of the Spanish Armada. Number 27, which Beatle leads the way on the front of the Abbey Road album cover. 28, who is the only British tennis player to have reached number 1 in the ATP World Rankings. 29, which 4 train stations appear on the classic Monopoly board. And number 30, name the country's flag this is. So as always, if you enjoy the quiz, and if you can afford it, if you can't afford it, fear not, it's fine. But if you can afford it, if you can afford £1 or £2 for each quiz you play with us, please send it through to Ko-fi, that's ko-fi.com/treehousequizzes. Much appreciated if you can. And let's go through the answers for that second half. Number 16. The only US state that begins with the letter P is Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. I always thought Pennsylvania, when I was younger, was a place in Europe, like Transylvania. 27. In which musical would you hear the songs All American Prophet and Baptize Me, as in the Book of Mormon? Number 18. In which state was John F. Kennedy assassinated? He was assassinated in Texas. Number 19. According to the Bible, what sort of bird did Noah release from the ark first? It was a raven, which did not return, because it probably couldn't be bothered. Number 20 was picture number 4. It was this one here. Who is this? This is Liza Minnelli, daughter of Judy Garland. Number 21. In which Roald Dahl book does Grandma grow so big that her head breaks through the roof of the house? It's in George's Marvellous Medicine. Missed Roald Dahl books. They're always quite good. Number 22. Which Mexican painter was married to Diego Rivera and had an affair with Leon Trotsky? It was Frida Kahlo. Number 23. Olympus Mons, large volcanic mountain found on Mars. Number 24. The only country that has a Red Sea coast and a Persian Gulf coast is Saudi Arabia. 35. Who are these fellows? That is the current lineup of Blink-182. They're still fine. The last 2 albums were fine. Bless them. But they're so old. 26. Who was on the British throne at the time of the Spanish Armada? It was Queen Elizabeth I. 27. Which Beatle leads the way on the front of the Abbey Road album cover? It's John Lennon. He's not wearing any shoes. Number 28. Who is the only British tennis player to have reached number 1 in the ATP World Rankings? It's Andy Murray. 29. The 4 train stations featured on a classic UK Monopoly board are half a point each, half a point for King's Cross, half a point for Marylebone, half a point for Fenchurch Street, and half a point for Liverpool Street. I have lived in London now for over 10 years. I have no idea where Fenchurch Street is. Does it even exist anymore? And number 30, picture 6. This one here. This is the flag of Norway. A wonderful country. Norway. I've been there twice. It is a delight. Very expensive, but very nice. Okay. So, pop your final scores in the chat. Let us know how you've done. As I say, as always, if you can pay your quiz entry, and when I say if you can, like literally if you can pay it, please do. Ko-fi.com/treehousequizzes. We do appreciate it. Tomorrow night is our conspiracy quiz hosted by Kieran and Rachel. They are freaking adorable. A very good couple friend of mine. They host a very good quiz. Kieran hosts one of our pubs here very regularly, the North 19, which is over in Finsbury Park, a little family pub. And it's great to have him hosting online. And then Saturday night we will have me with the music quiz. That will be on Zoom. So please do add us on Facebook, not only for the link to the Zoom, but also for the details for the Quizando stuff next week. It's very exciting. I'm excited about it. Hopefully it's going to be a really fun way for people to play and actually potentially win some moolah, which would be real nice. Alright, some scores are rolling in. 26.5 for Julian. People almost caught you up there, Julian. You were leading the way with the first half. 26 for the Leon Lunnies. Well done, gang. 24.5 for Yasno. And Dave and Naomi got 23.5. So it looks like, Julian, you've taken the lead there. Well, you already had the lead, but you kept the lead by the skin of your teeth. All right. Thanks very much for playing, everyone. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. If I understand, Conspiracy Quiz may not be for everyone, but if you're into your music, please tune in on Saturday evening. The Zoom link will go up on Zoom at about 7:30. I'll be playing some tunes before, and I will play a bit of a DJ set afterwards. My dad wants a steward's review on the half point. It is what it is. You dropped half a point. Yes, Saturday night music quiz. Jump onto the Facebook page to get the link for that, and also please keep an eye on our Facebook page tomorrow for news on the Quizando stuff. Simply type Treehouse Quizzes into Facebook and you will find us. We are on Instagram as well, and I'm sorry Tufty was not here today. He was in a very silly mood running around, but if you do want to see more of Tufty, we've become those people and we did an Instagram account for him. So if you're on Instagram, it's Tufty Ragamuffin and you will find him. And on that sad note, I'll see you all on Saturday. Maybe we'll see some of you here for the Conspiracy Quiz tomorrow night. Thank you very much for supporting us, everyone, and playing and enjoying it. Enjoy your weekends. Keep putting on that sun cream. Make sure you wear your hats, as my mum says. Catch you soon. Oh, my uncle's correcting me and said it was Paul who was barefoot. Is it Paul? I thought the idea that it's one of them that died was barefoot. Because everyone was like, oh, that's because he knew he was going to die. And it was a big conspiracy. Speaking of conspiracies, I do trust you, Uncle Mark, with this. You are not to be questioned with music knowledge. Let's have a little look at it. Yeah, Paul's barefoot. Interesting. I remember the conspiracy with that. They reckon he was replaced, and that's why he's barefoot. It was them sending a message. They reckon Paul McCartney died, and they replaced him with a doppelganger. That was the whole thing. Maybe that will be in the Conspiracy Quiz tomorrow night. Anyway, I'm babbling now. I'll see you later, everyone, and enjoy your weekends. Bye.